Alright, hopefully you reviewed the last video. The global suppression is this. When our prices are higher and we continue to bring things higher, moving into the upside down realm, lowering in to the pits of where we don't need to be, which is actually the higher. As we go higher, let's say this is the devil, this is where he wants us to go, but it looks like we're going progressing higher. Well, the problem is that what we're doing is we're closing out other nations. I'm not saying this is a problem with the US and this makes us look evil, or this is a problem with Great Britain or any other country, or I'm not going to point out, single out any other countries. I'm saying is that overall, there's nothing that we can do overnight to change it right now. But this is the progress where we're going into the future that needs to be changed. What we need to do is look into some form of changing the ideology that if there's other countries, I'm gonna bring this up and go into this a little more detail. Country Xanthorpia, I don't know if there's a country, if it is, I'm sorry if I use your name. Country Xanthorpia has a dollar exchange rate to Neuropathletia. Okay, they're both fictitious countries' names. Hopefully I didn't choose one that's out there or translate one that's in another different language into something else. But if these two countries have dollar exchange rates of my $1 is comparable to $2 in your country, and in country A, the $1 can buy 5 things, whereas in country B, the $2 can only buy 2.5 things. Over 3 years in country A, the price of the product goes up to where you have to spend like $2 to get the one product. So now you're basically buying something at the price of, you can only buy 2.5 things in country A that you used to be able to buy with like $5. So if you wanted to buy, let's say it this way, in the beginning with $20 you can buy one product. Country B, with their $20 they can only buy half a product of what was in country A. And 5 years down the road, country A increased their cost for that one product to $40. But that $20 should only buy half of what it used to at that rate. So now that same country, people have to work twice as hard to buy that thing that's worth $20. Or they gotta increase everything to try to level it out. Well, the problem is that country B never changed their standards, and country B wants to try to buy product A. Well, remember, country B, their dollar value it was two times, it was half or less. So country B, basically they could only buy half of the original one. They could only buy half the original one when it started. So now they can only buy basically a fourth of it now. Okay, now, so they can only buy basically a fourth of it. Well, another thing is that we have to use and encounter depreciation of dollar value. Let's say, for example, that their dollar value or their amount that their thing was worth is actually even worth less now than what it was worth when it began. Let's say, for example, the country had a lower dollar value, so now they have to spend 10 times as much just to get that one thing. Basically, we're closing out cultural areas from buying things and doing things and we're lowering those things. So what we need to do is get the whole world scale upon one world nation, upon one world system of money. We need to equal out things. And that may be right, that may be wrong, but that needs to be changed here in the future as well.